going on, people? Look what I found. 2007 379 Peterbilt short hood. Nice extended hood, short hood. There's quite a story behind this truck. Some people will recognize. This truck, it was mine. I sold it. It had $1,300,000. So it's right now it's $1,317,000. Steering wheel wore out. I remember I had a cover on it. It's pretty filthy. So it's my old truck. I knew this is the guy actually bought it, and he bought it for personal use. I don't know exactly where the trailer is, but we went to this town to check. I'm kind of speechless at this point in time. My wife wanted to go to the store. I said, well, I'm going to go too, because am I going to see my truck here? Well, sure enough, I did. And it's kind of emotional. Same tires I had. The only thing that got changed is they put a different fuel tanks. My fuel tanks were smaller and the filler cap was underneath here. The reason it was that way, because I wanted to put a pusher axle on it. It really not much changed. My paint job still looks good. It's been literally not quite 2 years, year and a half. No, it's been 2 years. I'm sorry. My number's still here. All my stainless steel exhaust. No oil leaks. This is the truck I overhauled the engine with the lower compression pistons, and it's a 785 horsepower Cat twin turbo. So I was thinking to buy it back. He wants the same amount I paid for it. He paid me for it, but there's quite a few things got screwed up. Look like they put a new air valve for some reason. I don't know why. Fender's messed up. Brakes kind of tin. I spent lots of money on this truck, like a lot. Suspension's still good, and the brakes actually pretty decent. No oil leaks. I can open the hood. I don't know what the hell happened here. Scratch, it could be buffed out. Man, I spent a ton of time and money. The video recorded for atmospheric pressure. Right there. Oil pressure, atmospheric pressure. The harness still look good. It has brand new harness. I pretty much replaced everything on this truck, like everything. The only thing it didn't get changed is turbos. Everything else was changed one point or other. And he's kind of selling it, and at the same time he's not selling it. It's not advertised anywhere, but just sitting up here along the road. Yeah, I knew this was peeling. And I'm kind of tempting. Maybe I should go back trucking. But at the same time, life is too good right now with this. I got a pretty good job, but I don't know how to express myself correctly as a cold leak. This was leaking for every time it was cold. Like you emotionally attached to the piece of iron. When I was in it, I hated it. When I was out of it, I hated it now too. It's kind of I don't know, I can't express myself proper way. it's cool. It's really cool when you can see something you didn't see for a very long time. So the only thing I see has changed. I think they changed the glass. Maybe they did not, but it has a different visor. I had a drop visor. This is factory visor. And that's about it. Everything else is the same. And the fuel tanks. And it's really, really filthy inside compared to what it was before. Still has my CB radio. See, this truck came with 10-speed transmission. And now it has 18. I put 18. This is the one I blew 3 transmissions. My mic. So I sold this truck for $90,000. The light didn't work. I spent lots of time here sleeping, man, and lots of time in the office. My seats I bought, they're still in pretty good shape. This one was tore up. Yeah, I had a tint right here going across the windshield, and then the visor was dropped. So because I always rode with it, seat down, same radio, same everything. It looked like they painted this for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. I know the guy pretty well. Who owns the now? He's it's a salvage yard, and he's a dealer. He buys and sells trucks. What else changed here? Exhaust cracked right there. The white pipe. It's pretty normal. Has broken hose and an airbag for some reason is hanging right there. I know when I sold it, the drive shaft needs to be redone because I had a slight vibration. Reason why? Because it's too much power, and I'm not bragging about it. Straight up, the most powerful truck I ever owned, and this is true 800 horse cat. It's one of the kind. It has a 10R7270, 10R7172 pistons, and then it has a tune from actually created an oil leak right there from underneath the compressor, which is no big deal. Man, I spent a lot of money on this thing, and it's cool to see what changed in 2 years, but they really didn't drive it. I think they bent the bumper a little bit down, maybe not. Minor things needs to be fixed. So like the guy buys it back, it needs to be some things needs to be fixed up before you take it. Some people who watches my channel, they will kind of understand why I'm recording this. Maybe not, but figure I memorize it. And I still have a keys at home for it, believe it or not. I found it the other day. I knew I had a spare key, but I would like to start in here if it runs or not. Yeah, my carbon fiber job. Doors shuts perfectly. When I bought a truck, I had this. It's still there. I repainted around the windshield. That paint looks still good. And I repainted the whole entire sleeper too. The coolest thing about it is the wheelbase on this truck. I really don't like those fuel tanks though. Man, they're ugly. See, they put it on the mount. If I would buy it back, I would put the fuel tanks I had on it. Tire's still good. No, I pass. I don't want to go back trucking, man. I got too good of a gig going on right now. And I told myself if I ever gonna go back trucking, I probably will buy a true heavy haul truck. The only thing I would buy is back is the trailer, because the trailer this truck was pulling. It was the best trailer I ever had. I don't know. It might worth it, might not worth it. I don't know. It's kind of neat to see it. I put over 300,000 miles on this truck. Not quite 300, 200, 270 or something like that. I had it written down someplace. Yeah, it's been 2 years since last time I seen it. I just don't know why they changed the visor. It looks ugly now. All right, thanks for watching all.